if you had a paragraph or two to explain intelligent design to newspaper readers, not to scientific readers or anybody else, how would you do it?
David, thank you. And thanks to Peter for joining us and for all of you for coming. Well, I'll give you our straight-up definition, and then maybe if there's time I'll tell you why we might have objected a bit as to the way you portrayed us.
Sure.
I do appreciate the question so directly. The theory of intelligent design holds that there are certain features of the universe and of living systems that are best explained by an intelligent cause rather than an undirected natural process. And so what do we mean by that? And that's our short synopsis.
We've got one paragraph.
Okay.
Now, what the second one?
That was only a sentence. Okay. Okay. Well, the kind of features we're talking about are things that have been discovered in science over the last half century. The fine-tuning of the laws of physics and chemistry in the area of physics. The exquisite nanotechnology that has been discovered inside cells, the miniature machines, the engines, the sliding clamps, the protein copy machines, and little rotary engines. If you got our little handout as you walked in, you can see some of the kinds of things that interest us in that regard. And then thirdly, the most interesting thing to me personally is the discovery of the reams and reams of digital code that's stored inside DNA and transmitted in RNA. And these are features that we think are best explained by an intelligent cause rather than a purely undirected process. Now, in saying that, it's important to understand what we're not saying. We're not necessarily challenging the idea of evolution per se, at least as defined as change over time or even common ancestry. But we are challenging the specifically Darwinian idea that life is the result of a purely undirected process that mimics the powers of a designing intelligence. About a year ago, Richard Dawkins was here from Oxford University. Dawkins is famous for saying that biology is the study of complicated things that give the appearance of having been designed for a purpose. We take the opposite view. We think that things really were designed. They don't just appear to be designed. And we think that the scientific evidence supports that conclusion.